Well, today on The Eye, we're talking with Kai Cushion and Barbara Levine here to tell us all about the upcoming Coachella Valley Garden Day taking place this coming Saturday.
Saturday at UCR-Palm Desert from 9 to 1 o'clock. It's a free event for the family, and it's a collaboration between the Desert Horticultural Society, Master Gardeners, the California Native Plant Society, and UCR.
Fantastic, and I know that the water agencies are going to be out there talking about xerophytic landscaping and all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
Barbara, you also teach gardening to a class of vision impaired individuals.
Yes, we do that every Tuesday. In fact, they grew the tomatoes.
That's fantastic. You do that at the Create Arts Center.
Yes.
What a great community service that is. So tell me a little bit more. There's going to be a big plant sale going on.
We have a gigantic plant sale with over 480 plants for sale. They'll be natives. We will have talks going on all day, as well as questions and answers by different vendors. And they will tell you how to plant these plants that you can buy in the right place, with the right water, the right exposure, etc., and what will go together successfully. They'll tell you how to prune things properly and answer any questions you may have.
We'll have 4 different sections where there are speakers. There'll be a speaker on growing vegetables. Tomatoes is now, not in the spring.
Right.
We'll have a talk on citrus, a talk on roses, a talk on pollinators, a talk on desert landscape plants. And these are all local experts that know through trial and error that what grows and what doesn't.
And a lot of people don't realize, I mean, you can grow almost anything here in the Coachella Valley.
Absolutely.
But the seasons are, for those of us who grew up on the East Coast, the seasons are very different in terms of what you plant when.
Totally different, yes. And from the Pacific Northwest, and I'm a Pacific Northwest gardener, and yes, the whole growing procedure is different. It's wonderful. It's so much easier here.
It is.
It really is.
Most people grew up with that plant in the spring, after the last frost.
Right.
In the desert, I tell people you plant after the last blaze. When it's done frying, like now, at the end of October is when you need to get your tomatoes in.
And you told us prior to the start of the interview a really interesting tip about pollinating your tomatoes to get more tomatoes.
Yes,
Explain
I learned
that.
this from one of our gardeners, Smokey. You take a cheap electric toothbrush, and when you get your flowers, you take the toothbrush and just tap it against all your flowers, and you'll double your amount of tomatoes.
Wow, because that vibration just spreads the pollen around.
Yeah, it's called buzz pollination because they just buzz it. They don't actually go in.
Very cool.
It's fun.
So we'll learn a lot about landscaping that is appropriate to the desert.
Yes,
exactly.
There's been a big push to get rid of turf.
Exactly.
And so
We
people
have
are wondering, what are those alternatives?
Right, and we have a talk, in fact, called Perks and Pitfalls of Turf Removal. So yes, this is all very timely and essential to what's going on with the climate here in the valley right now. It's not out of a book that was written 40 years ago. It's today, because things have changed greatly.
Absolutely.
They've changed in the years I've lived here. So
It has changed in the 20 years that I've been here.
Yes.
All right, it is happening this Saturday at the UC Riverside Palm Desert campus, right off of Cook Street. No RSVP is necessary, but you can get more information, palmdesert@ucr.edu for questions. It starts at 9 o'clock, goes until 1. It's a family-friendly event. I encourage you to go out and enjoy Coachella Valley Garden Day. Ladies, thank you very much for some timely and important information.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.